Tools for the job. So over the last couple of years, we have introduced a couple really important tools into our workflow for our style and what we want to deliver for a cinematic film. Number one is stabilization. So we've definitely invested some money into some fun gear so we can get some really cool tracking shots where we can like follow, a bride down a staircase, or we can, circle you on the dance floor, for your first dance and keep the camera stable. So that stabilization gives it a really silky smooth, fluid motion and movement, very cinematic. The second key thing that we did, amongst some others, but I'm just gonna focus on these two, is color correction in our workflow for the editing. We shoot in what's called a very flat cinematic mode, and it allows us to color correct the image, but without affecting any of the quality of the image. So we shoot in a very flat mode. Honestly, if you looked at the back of my camera while I was shooting, you would think like I didn't know what I was doing because it looks so flat as far as like there's no bold color or anything like that. So when we take it and put it into the editing, we're actually editing every single clip of the highlight film and of the trailer film to correct for color, correct for any white balance, maybe crush some blacks, bring out some whites, sharpen up the image as well to give it this same feel and look back to that composition that we're talking about. And again, that's really important for our overall final product and offering that our couples get. So from adding stabilization to adding color correction to our workflow, even upgrading our cameras. We started on typical Canon DSLRs that a lot of people were using, and we've moved to more of a cinema body that has helped us get that look that we want. And so adding that look combined with the color correction look really dials in our setting of number one, what we like personally. So a little bit selfish, sorry, but our couples like it because it does look different than a lot of images that are out there. In the same way that you would look for a photographer, God, your images look so different. It's the way that they treat it. It's the way that they handle it afterwards. The same thing for us. We're into that really flat cinematic look, and then we can correct it the way that we want to get that composition tight. So those are a couple upgrades that we've done over the last few years to really enhance our final product and also enhance the overall experience that our couples get when they do get their final product. So that's our take on tools for the job.